Ladies and gentlemen, Archbishop Philip Anyolo, the Nairobi Catholic Archdiocese Bishop, rejected William Samoei Ruto's donation, the money that was donated to Soweto Catholic Church on Sunday, amounting to 8.8 million. Ladies and gentlemen, these are good news. Good news to the music of those who love this nation. Good news to Christians who profess Christian faith. Good news to the true disciples of Christ. Ladies and gentlemen, on Sunday, William Samoei Ruto with Johnson Sakaja went to Soweto Church uninvited. William Samoei Ruto promised to give 5 million shilling, and he gave 2 million cash. He also gave 600,000, 300,000 to the Sunday school, and 300,000 to the choir. Johnson Sakaja gave 200,000. Remember, on that Sunday, William Samoei Ruto had sent his deputy in Kirinyaga with another 5 million. You see, where does the money come from? Where is this money coming from? So, the church said no, return to the sender, refund the money. We don't want your money. This is very embarrassing, by the way. Very embarrassing to the powers that be. Very embarrassing to politicians who have been using the church, who have been actually trying to use the church to market their policies, who have been using the church to campaign, who have been taking resources from the poor mwananchi, the orphans, and now they are trying to give the money to the church. Remember, I asked you guys, what was this money meant for? Because you see, in our country, there are mud classrooms, there are learners running under trees, there are people sleeping hungry, there are roads that are in very pathetic situation. So I want to thank the Catholic Church. For the first time, I felt proud of being a Kenyan, because this is the way to go. And remember, when my Archbishop Alexander Oresapit, Oresapit, just call him Oresapit, the Anglican Archbishop, when he joined William Samoei Ruto in celebrating that William Samoei Ruto had won, when he joined William Samoei Ruto from the current home to the bombers, I differed very seriously with him. I did not agree with him. I said this is not the way to go. And for the first time, I felt ashamed of being an Anglican man. No, the meaning of Anglican is somebody who is cultured, somebody who follows certain ways. It's not just somebody who just do things anyhow. So, ladies and gentlemen, what are we saying here? Why do you think the Catholic Church rejected the money? And do you support the Catholic Church, Nairobi Archbishop, a diocese, rejecting the money? Nairobi diocese rejecting the money. And what can you tell Philip Anyolo if you are to meet him today? Mimi nitampa tu mkono wa tahania, nitampa hongera zangu, tamwambia heko. This is the way to go. So why do you think the Catholic rejected the money? Number one, in my view, the church understands very clearly that the church is the moral custodian of our society. And the church must reject the ill-gotten money. The church must say no to politicians and their dirty tricks. The church remember very well that our Gen Zs died in when they were actually protesting. And they died simply because of expressing themselves. Some of them died just holding the Kenyan flag. Then the politicians cannot come now to church for cleansing. They cannot come with their dirty money because it doesn't augur well. When people are crying, when people are dying for lack of drugs in hospitals, when doctors are on strikes, when the university lecturers are on strikes, when many parents cannot afford to pay the money, fees for the new university funding model. Then you cannot come and now start giving money to the churches. Number two, in my view, the Catholic Church wanted to show the world the meaning of true worship. True worship is standing with the truth. True worship is following the footsteps of Christ. Remember, even when Jesus was tempted by the devil, he was shown the wealth of this world. He was put somewhere on the top of, I think, of a hill or a building, I'm not very sure on that one, and he was told, oh, what you see, I'll give you if you worship me. But Jesus said, no, I will not. I will not worship you. And Satan, the devil, had to leave, because finally he was chased by Jesus Christ. Leave me, Satan. So what we are saying here, ladies and gentlemen, that the Catholic is setting the pace. The Catholic wanted to humble the politicians, including the president. You know, the politicians have been taking this country for a ride. The politicians have been taking Kenyans for a ride. The politicians have been thinking that they can do anything, anywhere, without caring. The politicians have been messing in our churches. Even in the pulpit, they are lying in the pulpit. They are giving false and empty promises in our churches. So the Catholic Church is very bitter with the way the government is operating. The Catholic Church is very, very bitter with the way, the direction our country is taking. So whatever they were doing, if they have rejected this money, and if they are going to turn this money, in which I strongly believe, because they are believable, that they are going to return, I think that was the best thing. Because there's no way that you can drink wine while preaching water. You see, it cannot happen like this, because the bishop said that this country is heading in the wrong direction. They talked of abductions. They talked of high cost of living. They talked about education and so many things. And then the president comes with the money and then send the deputy in Kirinyaga with 5 million the same day. And then you tell us that they are going to take the money. I think what they did was the right thing. The other thing is that the church wants to start in the right side of history. Since time immemorial, religion and politics are two different things. Religion has not always worked for many people, but especially the politicians. And if this is the way to go, because I expect other churches to follow, let's humble them. Because you see, if you read that statement, it states very clearly that politicians are welcome to churches, but they should come as ordinary worshippers. They are welcome. This is the way to go. Leave your powers outside. This is a church where the word of God is the one that should be preached, not about your politics, not about insult. And by the way, it is very funny that some of these people insult others in church. Like that politician from Kikuyu who was telling William Ruto, that snake in your head, shake it off, Mr. President. You see, these are insults. Because such dirty tricks cannot be allowed to be used or marketed in churches. The church must stand very, very firm. The church must say no to this kind of meaning. Again, when you look at the church, modern church has been losing meaning. In fact, many people have not been going to church because of the many things that they have been seeing. Sarakasi, sijui za nini, miujiza ambao haina mashiko, ambao haileweki. But now when people can see concrete things, when people can see that what is happening is the right thing, when people can see for sure they are true men of God who can say no to the proceeds of crime or corruption or whatever, who can say no, we don't want the money, go and build the nation, go and build the roads, go and build classrooms, go and build hospitals, go and pay for the poor, that is the way to go. Lakini sio ile miujiza nini. Hebu nikuuliza, have you been going to church, by the way? Have you been going to church? Be honest and say why you have not been going to church. And I think the Catholics, wherever they are very, very proud of their church, because this is the way to go. And because you see, another objective of rejecting this money is that the Catholic want to dissociate itself from the current administration. Because who want to be associated with an administration where the country is losing 2 billion every day? Who want to be associated with an administration that is abducting its own citizens? Who want to be associated with an administration where lecturers are striking every day? Who want to be associated with a leadership that is failing, that is very, very unpopular. Who won't? Ladies and gentlemen, maybe I want you to write hongera kwa kanisa la Kikatoliki. Andika tu hongera, and please like the video and share the video. For those of you who are actually members of this channel, I'm truly, truly grateful. The latest being Margaret. I'm very, very grateful. Citizen Kamau, 1995 TV. Thank you, thank you, thank you from where you are. Know that I'm truly grateful that you are members of this channel. And if you want to join the channel, you are free to do so. This is our channel, by the way. And have a lovely evening. Bye.